Hello, being that time of year, and you probably know what it is, ho ho ho, this, I got this, it's been given to me by my wife, and there is no financial incentive in it, so it's been paid for by our own money, and therefore I can say what I like about it. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description to this and anything else that may be of interest. Anyway, let's have a look, see where we go. Have you guessed what it is yet? Well, actually you can see on there it says Bluetooth Turntable, and it's a Teac Bluetooth turntable, and it's just arrived. This is my first look at it. As you can see, it's still sealed as it came out of the warehouse. Now, this was shipped from Italy to the UK, and it's arrived in fairly good condition, as you can see here. Now, obviously that meant that there was a problem with being a non-European country anymore. We had to pay a surcharge to get it in, but there we go. It's just that's what the idiot's done for us. And you can see it's got a specification here which is pretty good. We'll just go through it here. High quality VM cartridge, Bluetooth, blah blah blah. Let's pause on here. It says high quality MDF construction, vibration absorbing rubber feet, Bluetooth, high quality moving VM MM by Audio Technica. Built-in phono preamp, works with 33, 45 and 78 RPM records. Auto return arm for added convenience. Thick, high quality, detachable acrylic. Dust cover. Okay, so let's open the box now. I know a lot of YouTubers use knives. I'm going to use a very small key and just try and break the seal. There we go. I always find it amazing how sticky and how tough these bits of tape can be. So let's try and get the other side now. I'm being careful here because I don't know what's going to be underneath here, and I don't want to be tearing up my new record player, do I? So just taking it across there gently. I reckon there's probably going to be a layer or something underneath there, but you never know. So I'm just going through the tape only as deep and as hard as I need to. The key doesn't particularly lend itself to cutting its way through, and we'll see how it goes. It's always worth a try. Getting excited now. Oh look, here it goes, it's working, pulling up, and here we go. It's got proper stuff in it because it's a Teac, and so you can see there. Let's see what we've got now. So we have a manual, 7 languages in this manual, and it weighs quite a bit, and together with a 45 adapter, which I won't need probably, and an RCA to RCA lead. Then we've got a mat. Yep, it definitely says mat with a proper part number and things on it. So yeah, it goes in there, right? And looking at this, this is obviously the main unit here. And yeah, okay, let's swing that round because it looks like that's the front there. And how do we get this out of the box? So it says we've got accessories in there, and yeah, okay, right. Well, it's a tight box, and so what I did was I stopped the camera and started it up again. There we go, right. Accessories, let's have a look in here. It's nice, good quality expanded polystyrene foam, so can't complain about that. Accessories, still says accessories. Have a look at that in a minute. Let's get on to the main unit, see if there's anything else around here. I tell you, it is not a light thing. This weighs something. I shall have a look and tell you how much a little bit later on, but it's not just a piece of plastic that's flapping about in the breeze, that's for sure. Right, we've got those off. They slide off sideways, which is quite nice. The specifications say that this thing weighs 4.5 kilos, so that's more than a bit. It's got a really nice thick plastic bag on it, and you can see it's got the silver protective stuff underneath. They've really put some effort into making sure that this is going to be in good condition when you get it, so let's hope it is. Right, let's try and get that out of there. It's not the easiest thing to unpack, so take your time. Okay, got the bag off. Now let's have, oh, look at that. Now, yeah, there we go. A tone arm, a proper looking tone arm. Okay, we're not into the audiophile grade here, but it's got a proper cartridge on it, and it's been wrapped up nicely. So I'm guessing that you can adjust the counterbalance. I don't know. I will find that out and do a follow-up video later on. But this is looking quite nice. And let's have a look. So the platter is there, and the belt is already fitted, so it's ready to go. There's no pretense at having strobes or anything. Okay, let's take off this bit here. This is for the full effect, really. Again, it's all been put together, and it's survived the journey, which is pretty good, really. So I'm impressed with that. It looks nice, and yeah, okay. So we'll stick the mat on that in a minute, and just make sure, yeah, the belt is on and the motor's going round. That's good. Nothing to. Don't think there's anything to unclamp, but I could be wrong. I shall have to read the instructions. This is just really a first look, and yeah. So you got the up and down lever there and whatever. And it's yes, all good so far. This is what was in the accessory box. It's the power unit. It's a 12 volt power unit. I think it is 12 volt anyway. Yes, it says 12 volt. So there we go. We've got all the different adapters that you need to be able to plug into the various sockets around the world. I'm obviously interested in the 3-pin one there. Just a quick look at the 45 adapter and the RCA leads. They all seem to be pretty good quality. I actually quite like the power unit. It's got the feel of quality. Teac actually include a specification sheet, and it says belt drive, DC motor, all the speeds, plus or minus 2% rotation speed, wound flutter 0.25%, 64 dB. Then it goes on to talk about various other things. Tone arm 200mm straight pipe balanced tone arm, VM output, VM equivalent to mm cartridge. Tracking force between 3.5 and 5. Then it's got all the output voltages and things. So, being a proper brand, they're actually proud of it, it would appear, and the specifications are quite good for this sort of thing. So I've checked, there is nothing to unclamp. It is all as it comes. You just literally open the box and take it out, and there you are. It's ready to go once you've removed the plastic off the tone arm and put the silicone mat onto the platter, onto the turntable part. So this is it, having removed the plastic guard. The first play, I've put some Bluetooth speakers on it, using the descend lever to allow it to drop down. It's a lovely, smooth descent. Can't complain about that at all. Now the sound does sound a bit phasey. That's not because of it, that's because of my phone, which I'm using to record this, which is a high quality picture and pretty naff sound, but then, you know, what do you expect? It's a phone. Then we drop that again. Beautifully smooth. Look at that. I mean, you can't. That is not a piece of crap. It's a piece of something that's actually been thought about. It is not what you'd call audiophile. Don't get me wrong, but I tell you what, I'm actually quite pleased with this. It's been put together nicely. It's got some heft to it, and it sounds good. So that's where I'm going from now. There is nothing to unclamp, by the way. Those things that looked like they were clamping were not. I've read through the entire manual now, and it basically says do what I'm doing here. So there we go. That's it. Magic piece of kit. I think I've actually paired it up with a Bluetooth speaker, and you can hear the sound there. But I'll do a direct feed another time. But it is only a standard cartridge, so it's going to sound like a standard cartridge. There we go. Anyway, I'll do a follow-up when I've done a bit more time. Cheers.